just at the top of a hill, you are gonna see a beautiful fortress. It's called the Fortress of Berzé-le-Châtel. Have a look, you are gonna see it just in a second. So the Fortress of Berzé-le-Châtel is one of the oldest castles we conserve in Burgundy. The oldest part is dating back to the 12th century. And even if it's very old, it's still inhabited today, inhabited all year round.
We're definitely out in the country, headed to the goat farm.
We drive, you will note we have a lot of empty spaces with only forest or meadows. Burgundy is covering a surface area of 12,000 square miles.
We're going to be turning up this street. No way we can do it with that car in the way. Even then, it's a challenge. We are at the goat farm. There are the goats. It is breakfast time at the goat farm.
Lord have mercy.
They are hungry.
Oh my goodness.
The youngins are over here.
Oh, these are the little guys.
Oh, that was so cute.
One I was just petting was born on Saturdays, only a few days old. They've just been milked, so now it's time to eat. There are 6 pregnant goats in here, and I'm sure that's one of them. The rest of these little guys are out of their pens. There's one that's getting breakfast. Babies get their milk here, for the most part, instead of from their mothers. The ones with the red necklaces are pregnant. There's a couple back there. This is the family dog, but he helps with herding the goats. Looks to me that he really enjoys his job. And here he's making cheese. And here, a whole bunch of it aging for a very short period of time. Of course, we had some white wine here from Burgundy with our cheese, and that's a Chardonnay. And here are some of the cheeses they have for sale. The roads are narrow, and here comes another bus. We're backing up. I don't think we can get past where he's tried to pull over. This is a tiny village where we just visited the goat farmer. Some of the local cows that are sold around the world, Charolais.
And it is also growing the different crops to feed them. Then you have some of the farmers who are going to raise cattle, goats. They grow the different crops. Region called Limousin. And like Burgundy, Limousin is a very green region famous for cattle breeding. So the Limousin are excellent beef cattle, but it's well known thanks to its beautiful Romanesque church that was erected in the early 11th century, 1030. So that's one of the oldest church we conserve in the region. It's a real part of our local history.
We've stopped here briefly in this ancient village, and they have wine sales there. It's made of limestone.
Because today not many people are able to make these with the limestone. But
The arches on the top of this tower are in this Italian style, Lombardy, where a lot of the workmen came from. You can see the cemetery and the church, and maybe more of the cemetery. Starting to see tulips blooming. Iris aren't blooming yet, but it's going to be very pretty here.
just along the lane bordered by trees, you can note there is a standing stone. It's not only a stone, but this is a real monument that was erected more than 6,000 years ago by the people who are living here in the Neolithic period. The archaeologists are not sure, but they think that these stones were simply showing the points where the people had their religious meetings. And we conserved many of them in Burgundy, well, except that many are no longer standing, but they are hiding in the middle of the meadows, in the hedgerows.